It's the planning, I think. People don't understand, I think, at times the amount of planning that goes behind something that seems a very simple thing to do.
I take care of little details that nobody would sometimes see it, and then concentrate on it to make it better and better.
There are lots of numbers everywhere. It's numbers, numbers, numbers. So even a minor small digit is, there's some rounding error, it would just be misinterpreted.
You can't, unfortunately, use things like AI for certain things like that. You can automate some of them, but you got to put that extra eye on it. It's not that simple.
So there's a lot of thought and planning going on, and one mistake could derail the entire study, right? So, and the clients are usually looking towards us, towards our expertise. Like, you tell us, is the questionnaire enough?
Doing a lot of secondary research on the client prior so that they have a deep understanding of the client rather than making assumptions on what the client wants and needs and is doing in the market.
Taking the client's objectives and what they really want to get answers to and figuring out how exactly to phrase it, what scale to use, what order to put them in, the context you give beforehand, your logic and skip patterns, who gets what section if it's going to be a little more complex. That takes a lot of process to work through, and it's so critical because after the questionnaire is programmed and launched, you're locked into whatever you created. So it's the most important part, and I find it the exciting part.
We were transitioning some of the surveys, and I think Dolan had blocked off kind of an afternoon for this group to coordinate and make it happen. And I was just watching, like, Enos would go across the floor saying something to Dolan, and then they'd walk back to Dolan's computer and they'd be talking, and it was like a little Pac-Man situation. And then Michael would come in and he had something to say, and I had no idea what anyone was talking about or what was happening. They made the switch and nothing happened, and that meant it went well.
How supportive we are, that we support each other and get, ideas, even from, it doesn't have to be the persons that are working on the project right now. It might be from sales, it might be from, Like, it just has to get some ideas just out of the box.
Everybody comes up with some plan, which really works great. So I think we do teamwork all the time, because without one part or one person, we cannot do the entire project successfully, right? There are lots of tools available right now here in Insightrix that we can explore. Working with those tools, learning new methods keeps me motivated.
I always like launching new and innovative things. So Neuroelectrics is going to be kind of cool. Studio, what we're doing right now is kind of neat. One of my favorite projects that we worked on this year was for the Rough Riders and putting together their persona work. We did the study, and then I was like, okay, well, I don't know how to make what I wanted out of this, and it turned into a super cool studio deliverable and a video that highlighted all these segments that we had identified. I think you sent me the cut of the video, and I was just absolutely floored. It was what I had in my head, but I know I probably didn't say it right to anybody along the way, but it just got picked up and put in place, and the outcome was amazing and different and innovative, and the client loved it.
Every project has its own, it is unique in its own way. So at the beginning of every project, it's always like, what outcome would we provide from this that would be helpful to the clients? And then it's like action.
I once went to Canadian Tire and I saw that Diggity Doug's ad, and I was like, oh, we worked on that. Some research, when you see it in your community, in your real life, you're like, oh, I worked on that, or I helped design that, or something like that, right? So I think we have a big responsibility. We can create big impacts too.
Okay, that's good. Perfect.